Hey guys, it's Ryan live from Unbound. I you guys have been a great day. So apologies for the radio silence in the past couple of days. I was actually taking a little bit of time off for myself. Apologies, we have a dog in the background, neighbor's dog. But yeah, I was actually taking the past couple of days off, and I didn't realize. Well, I should say I did realize I got a job offer from a video game developer. I can't say anything really. I just did voice acting for a character in the game, and yeah, that's my first. That's my first job. Actually, that's my first actual paid job, and I mean, we'll see where things go from here. But I was definitely pretty dang surprised, I should say, that the team reached out to me and were like, "Hey, we want you to do voice for this character." I was like, "Oh, wow, really? Like that's incredible." And just for some context, um, there were like more than like 50 other applicants, which means that my odds of landing said job was like only maybe 2% at most. Because it's like a Shark Tank on like Voice123 and Voices.com. It's an absolute like bloodbath in regards to like how many voice actors and voiceovers are applying to every single job. So I'm just like, I was like, oh my god, like that's insane. The odds were immensely against me, and yet somehow I managed to land the role, and that's a genuine miracle. And that's my first voiceover client job, I should say, and it's completed. I actually took the past couple of days to do that voice work. It's done. It didn't take too long, thankfully. It just took a lot out of me in terms of a performance. Uh, that's all I can say. I can't really say anything else on it. And yeah, just there's more work to do. And as much as I want to feel super proud of it, I know there's a lot more I need to do. Like I have to set up a voiceover website. I need to set up a I need to get my commercial demo reel done, my narration demo reel done. I need to set up on ACX, Fiverr, and a bunch of other places. And then I gotta basically just hit the ground running after that and develop a client and marketing list. Like there's so much I have to do, and it has to be gradual. I might even need a new business account. You never know, but we'll see what happens. But that's just what's been happening in the past couple of days. And it was fun actually. Doing that voiceover role was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. I always love playing characters, so you know. But I imagine the future, in the near future, I should say, most of my work will be commercial narration, audiobooks, and a bunch of other stuff. Maybe e-learning. You never know. But certainly more. I should say certainly more relaxing stuff in general. But yeah, there's a lot I need to do. And just to let you guys know, tomorrow I'm going to get started on the new TAKESHI Web Comic for the Mouth of Hell. It's not going to be very long. It's going to be 22 panels. And thankfully, I'm going to get that out before the end of this month, for sure, because it's only 22 panels and it's not a huge amount of work. It's mostly taking place in the same shot. So that helps a lot. It's a nice little transition chapter before the next gigantic chapter that's going to follow right after this. And the next chapter after this one's going to be super important. It's gonna. I feel like every single chapter for the Mouth of Hell, I'm just consistently like amping up the stakes. I'm just raising the stakes like almost every single chapter. So that's what the next chapter after this next chapter, I should say, is gonna do. It's gonna raise the stakes even higher, and then it's gonna get even higher after that. Like it's gonna be. I feel like I'm almost pushing myself and the audience like to the peak of a cliff, and then I'm pushing them off basically. Hopefully not. I don't mean to do that, obviously, but that's basically like metaphorically what's happening with the story. So I'm excited about that too. But yeah, guys, that's what I've been up to in the past couple of days. Tomorrow I will get started on the new TAKESHI webcomics, The Mouth of Hell. And if you guys have been enjoying our comics and more, thank you so much again. And keep in mind, for the past couple of weeks, I have been super busy just uploading the full resolution webcomics on Patreon for our patrons. And like I said before, if you guys are a current patron on Patreon, you guys will be receiving those 5 full resolution comics every single Saturday, just to make it a little easier on you guys and to make sure you guys don't get too many emails every week. But keep in mind, when it's released on Patreon for you guys on Patreon, for our $5 tier and up patrons on Patreon, you guys will always have access to that archive. And we can just consistently keep uploading comics onto Patreon because we will never run out of space. We will never run out of space on Patreon. They don't have a limit. And they've also increased their limit in terms of postings. And like a post, I think it can go up to like maybe 200 to 500 megabytes, which is a lot. That's a lot for a single post. So if you guys are patrons, look forward to it.